Yes, good morning, everyone. Happy weekend to you. Today we are going to paint the second layer. I've created the layer, put it on multiply. So we are going to paint the second layer. Now you pick the darker color. Then you start shading anywhere you see the lines. You start shading. Watch the video and you can see what I'm doing. Just follow everything I'm doing here. This one you're not going to shade all over the body. You shade where you see the lines and a little bit out. Just watch the video and see what I'm doing. Then after this one, we are still going to create another layer for the darker color so that we can get the what we want, the exactly what we see on the reference. Now I'm using the smudge brush to blend it. Now I'm shading the breast part where you see that is much darker. Then you have to shade it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my video. I discovered that many people watch my tutorial on YouTube and they don't have time to like. Please do like my video. It will make me to know that you like what I'm doing and you are following. If you want me to do much things like this, please like my video and comment. It's very necessary because I'm just shading everything I see on the reference, all the shadow I'm seeing on the reference. That's what I'm doing now. I'm following the shades. That's why I always look the reference to do exactly what is there. Sometimes I think that the skin color I'm using is not really matching to the picture, but I don't have anything to do about this. I will use it like this. The next tutorial will be on smudge art. This one right now is digital art. So the next tutorial will be on smudge art. For those of you who want to do smudge art, who want to know how to do it, how to cartoon yourself with smudge art. So I'm going to do that by next tutorial. That will be our next tutorial. So stay tuned. Most of my students always say that I like working on women picture more than men. Well, before when I started, I always use male picture to cartoon all those things. By that time, female picture was very hard for me to work on. But since ever I discovered that female picture are the easiest, so I've been cartooning female picture. It's not as if that I can no longer work with the male picture. I do everything. So stay tuned. Anyone you want me to work on, just comment If you want me to work on male picture, tell me. If you don't know how to detail the hair, female hair and the male hair, just inbox me and I will show you how to do that. You can see I'm still shading. Anywhere you see the black, the line, you shade it because that place is the demarcation between the two parts of the body. So it must be darker to show that there is something there. Just watch the video and see everything I do. Follow my steps. When I was learning, I always create a layer on every part of the body that I want to shed so that I will not make a mistake and clean up everything. But now I'm a little bit perfect, so I don't normally create much layers again. But you that is learning, you need to be creating layers. You need to be creating layers so that if you make a mistake, you will be able to correct your mistake without affecting other part of the body that you have shared. So that is it. Well, on this shading issue, you can see what I use mainly is the Pro A brush and the so much round brush. I use the soft eraser a little bit. So those are the three brush I use on this digital art. So stay tuned so that you can see how we finalize on this picture. I know it's not really good now, but after the final detailing, you will see that the picture will now look a little bit like the reference or like the reference. So stay tuned. This is Master Chris Graphics. We deal on cartoon, flyers, video, animation. In fact, anything about graphics. We print, we frame pictures. So anything about graphics, we deal on it. Someone gave me work to cartoon two pictures and frame it, but due to lack of chance, I'm unable to handle that. But I believe by next week I will be able to submit those work. I just beg the client to give me a little more time. I've not been having chance. That's why I'm unable to submit that work. But by next week, I'll try my best to make sure everything is done. For me, in 4 days' time, I'll be able to submit that work. I don't like delaying people's work. If you give me work within 2 days, I can be able to round up with your work. Both cartooning, printing, and framing, I will be able to submit your work. I don't like delaying people's work. Now I'm about painting the neck. If it's what when I was laying, now that I want to paint the neck, I will create a new layer. Then after painting, I will now merge the layers, but now I don't longer do that. But for you that is learning, it is very, very necessary and advisable for you to be creating layers while painting a particular place, so that if you do any mistake, you can be able to correct yourself without any problem. So I'm just following the shadow on the neck. I'm just following it. Just following it. I know trying to shade a digital paint is always very hard and it takes a lot of time. But I think it's much more beautiful than smudging. And it's always very smooth after you might have shaded everything and detail everything. It looks good. I'm not saying that smudge art is not making sense. Smudge art is the work I deliver almost every time, and those are the ones that my client always go for. I'm just following the shadow on the neck, as you can see. Just following the shadow. Now I'm using the smudge round brush to blend everything. I'm almost done with the body. I'm almost done. Now I'm using the soft eraser to clean up some parts that I know is lighting, like the neck. See, I'm taking off some dark shade to bring out the shadows very well. I'm almost done with the body. I think I'm going to create a new layer to paint the face. I've created a new layer, like I said. Then the blend mode is multiply. I'm I'm going to shade the face now. So after shading, I will now merge it with the body shading. As you can see, I'm following the shade of the face. Anywhere I see that is dark, then I will shade it. Don't shade everywhere. Where you see that is much dark, then that's where you will shade. You don't shade everywhere. I know I'm not perfect on this. I'm only trying my best. There are many ways of shading, and many people have their own different way of shading. Well, this how I understand my own. I always try my best. I didn't pay anybody to teach me digital art. I only paid for smudge art. I learned how to do digital art by watching some videos on YouTube. And I do it every day. I practice every day. That's why I'm able to do something like this today. We are going to shade the mouth, the eye, after we might have finished shading the body. So now we concentrate on the body to get what we want. Then after everything, we are going to shade the body, the the mouth, the lips. That's the lips, the eye, the earring, and the rest. So we still have much work to do. Now I'm using the smudge round brush to blend it, as you can see. Now I'm going to shade the eyes. You can see I'm trying to make the eye look real. I'm painting the other side, the upper side of the eyes now. As you can see, I'm shading the nose line now. Shading the nose line. Now I'm shading the other side of the eye. Still on the same layer. I'm just trying to make the nose more defined. As you can see, it's coming out. It's coming out little by little. Now I'm using the soft eraser to clean up where I see that is light. I'm just cleaning up some parts little by little, not much, so that by the time I put on the light shade, it will come out very well. I'm almost done with the face now. Then I've merged the two layers together, as you can see. I've merged them together. I'm going to end this video here. I think we are done with the first layer. Stay tuned to see the conclusion of this beautiful work. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be able to see it. Click the notification bell so that anytime I post, you will get notified. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Please invite your friends to like my YouTube channel for more of this. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Please like my videos. Comment your ideas, your opinion. Comment, and I will do exactly as you say. Thank you. I'm still trying to define the body to make it look more exactly like the reference. Still trying my best. Digital art is not that very easy. If it was smudge art, I would have finished those work a long time. But for this one, you have to take your time to shade just to have what you want. Thank you. Bye.